Hi, folks. So, as you can see, I've downloaded Marvel Rivals, and yeah, I've got to admit I'm pretty impressed with this game so far. It was completely free. As I understand it, it's free on any console. Not too sure about Switch, don't know if you can play it there, but it's free to download, and there's 46 different players at the moment. So out of these 46 people, it was pretty hard to choose who to start with. There's a lot to see, isn't there? 46, and unlike some of these other games that I've been playing, when naming no names, you don't have to pay for any of these characters. You can just pick them up and play them. And they are actually different. It's not like the same character just looking, in a different skin. But they all have their own abilities, and you've got to understand how they play. So there's a lot to learn straight away with 46 different characters. Yeah, so for me it was definitely the X-Men that I was leaning towards. So it lets you hover over any of these heroes, and square is my input to add them to the strike squad, and that just sort of filters out your list pretty quickly up to your favorites. So Storm, Scarlet Witch, Gambit, they were my favorites. They were the ones that I saw straight away and thought I want to play as them. Cloak and Dagger came a bit later, but these were the three that I was most interested in. But one of the issues is your favorite character might not complement your sort of play style, and I found that with Gambit and Storm straight away. I think Storm was the first one I picked up, and tried it out and realized that I had to actually be good at aiming and assisting other people, which is not really what I wanted to do. So Storm was a bit of a write-off, and then I tried Gambit, and Gambit was a bit hard to understand at first. There was a lot of switching between doing different things. There's some sort of command about changing your deck to the healings and the damaging, and it was all a bit too confusing at first. But then Scarlet Witch I tried, and very easy. Didn't have to aim. There was sort of an auto lock aim thing. Loved that. So carried on with Scarlet Witch for a bit. But to try out any character, they give you this practice range. So the practice range is probably where I've wasted most of my time. And that's here in the this normal lobby play bit. So you click on practice, and it gives you the practice range. Now, I first started appreciating this practice range with Groot.
I am Groot.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And with Groot, I realized I could make these walls like this. And I was just getting so entertained building not just Lunar Snow, any sort of character, up as high as I can put them. It's only 3 walls with Groot, unfortunately. But that was one of the first things that kept me entertained, putting Lunar Snow up nice and high. And then she respawns right away. Where's she going to respawn? Oh, she's in the wall. So get rid of the wall, maybe. Retrieve that. Build her up again. And just wait. And then just take out the bottom wall and see what happens. Entertaining. This is the sort of stuff that's kept me entertained for ages. The other thing was pushing her onto this. She might die, actually. I should have got someone a bit more health. I clearly need someone with a bit more health. So another thing, of course, changing the hero. Lunar Snow, the one that's there sort of by default, not much health, so you can't do much with her. Groot, on the other hand, plenty of health, and you can get him on his little springboard, and then you have a little jumping target practice. Another entertaining thing that'll keep you going. Oh, you've got to hit them, though. Hey! Small things for small minds, of course. So after I was done having fun with these little simulation heroes, I went over to these guys over here. And I had so much fun trying to interfere with their little paths. Because, of course, they just do this over and over again. They're going to go in there, and then they're going to go over there, and they're going to go back again. So I first started just interfering with them like this. And I noticed they'd go around the walls. So I thought, kind of like, you remember Lara Croft and the Butler? Can I trap them? And they'll go around. Yep. So then I thought, okay, keep it going though. Wait for him to come back. How far can I take this?
I am Groot.
And he'll find a way around until you really get in his way. You see, it's not until you get in the way yourself that it starts to feel like bullying, and you do feel bad for them. But he just wants to go on his path. He just wants to go on his little path. You can go on your path, buddy. I'm sorry. So after I was done with all this, one thing I realized is that you can change the cooldowns in the settings. So there's no cooldowns. I don't have to wait for my walls anymore.
I am Groot.
And I thought, let's trap them all in here. They start using each other's doors.
I am Groot.
So put that there. And they'll all use this door. And then once they're all in, which they will, they'll all get here. I'm sure. We just might have to wait a little bit. Here they come. Come on, everybody in. Oops. Oh well, it's just the one that I've trapped. But the others are just stuck outside, are they? So you can go in, and I'll just put a wall back. And where's the other one? Where is the other one? I've lost one. That's unusual. I don't think I've ever lost one before. But yeah, they'll just struggle for the foreseeable until I make some new walls somewhere else, which I did, because there's another guy up there that I like to have fun with. Where is this third one, though? That's very strange. They just disappeared. They're not coming back. I don't blame them. So the one over here, I remember it being a little tricky. Because you've got to try and get him downstairs. So maybe build the wall first. Build one here. About here, at the bottom of the stairs. Oh, that's a big one. I meant to do that one. Yeah. And then trap him over here. Oh, he's going round. That's fine, that's fine. I'll do this one first. And then he should go over to the balcony, yeah. And then down he goes. He'll come over here. There he is. Where's he going? No, I've never seen him go that way. He's taking the long way around. No, stop. He went the wrong way. He's still stuck here, right? Have I lost you as well? Is that how I lose them now? I was having so much fun with them last time. Maybe I'll just add some clips of me having fun with them last time. So yeah, the other thing to do, changing character here, of course. Now I've been messing around with the walls.
You know a word I don't like?
Punisher.
Bots.
So again, obviously these abilities. Oh, there's the bots have appeared. He's back. So yeah, because the abilities are cooled down, I don't have to wait for this smoke grenade, which means I can just pretty much fly. Of course, usually you wouldn't be able to do this, but with the ability cooldown, it's great. So much fun. Look at him go. He can go wherever he wants. Let's go that way. You kind of shoot backwards, don't you? Look at me go. Of course, there's ceilings and places to get blocked, but what a fun way to explore the world as Punisher. And then who else did I want to try? Venom was another one I wanted to try and I've not yet. Because I know he has this swing, but it cools down so quickly. I mean, so slow. That's better, isn't it? Just swing it around the whole time as Venom. It's just such a shame that there's usually a cooldown for this. Swing, Venom, swing! Explore the map. We're going all the way around. So yeah, rather than actually play the game, I've spent a lot of time in this practice range. Just messing about. Not really getting to know the characters, just messing about. I think the best way to get to know them is with the cooldowns, and yeah, the cooldowns make this less fun. So yeah, if I go into an actual game and I go, oh no, how come I can't like explore the whole map as Venom? That's exactly what happens. I've got to wait like I don't know how long for these cooldowns. Exactly, that's the point. I don't know how long. But yeah, looking at all these other characters, there's so many. When it comes to the who do you want to add, it's just going to be more X-Men. There's plenty of X-Men, but I'm always going to want more X-Men. I want to see all the Morlocks, like Callisto, and I think Marrow is Morlocks, and Tommy with the multicolored hair that could go like 2D. I'd love to see Tommy. And which other X-Men do I want to see? I want to see Blink. I'd love to see Jubilee. Jubilee's one of my favorites. I want big multicolored fireworks coming out. Lots of things I want to see, but yeah, I'd suggest everyone pick up Marvel Rivals, give it a go. So many characters to try. You're going to find something that entertains you, I guarantee you.